And with that, hello, hello, hello. It's that time again. It's that time of year. Can you believe it? Christmas is upon us. The holiday season. We're right in the thick of it. And here I am bringing you another high quality show. And in this edition of Inside the Studio with BaronSmithPicker.com, I will amaze you. I will blow your mind. I will tell you things you've never heard before on the show. But first up, let's talk about giving thanks. Actually, I do want to remind everyone that I will be performing live. It's coming up. It's very shortly. So it's going to be Friday, December 26th at the Garland Elks Lodge from 6 to 9 p.m. Free pork chops, folks. Free prizes, door prizes. Sign up. You don't have to pay a thing for these raffle tickets. It's a very informal system, and we will be giving away free prizes. I mean, free food, free prizes. This is my way of saying thank you for supporting me, my music, my endeavors, and the channel. So with that, let's get into it. So this is Inside the Studio with BaronSmithPicker.com. So today I'm going to call this the holiday edition, okay? We're deep in the holiday season, folks. The lights are up. The year is winding down, and I'm feeling a little sentimental today, you know? You don't get anywhere in this life or in this industry alone. So before we look ahead to the new year, I want to take a minute to look back and say a massive thank you to the tribe that keeps this train moving. I want to acknowledge all of my friends and family who supported me in my endeavors. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, it means so much to me to have so many people willing to support me and believe in what I'm doing. So I just wanted to take a brief moment, bear with me, to acknowledge and thank all of the people that have supported me through this, pretty turbulent year. We survived the fire and the flood in the house. We got the house restored, and I decided, you know what? Let's do something. Let's do something fun and entertaining. Let's bring joy to other people's lives too. I want to share my music with you. And together we can get through anything. We can make some history, folks, and that's what we're doing here tonight on Inside the Studio with BaronSmithPicker.com. But I just wanted to take a serious moment to acknowledge all of my friends and family who have supported me in my endeavors this year. Let me tell you, the list is long and distinguished. First, to my creative partners who helped me turn these crazy ideas into reality. Creative partners, and I do mean creative in the very sense of the word creativity. To my good friend Tim, aka DB Cooper, still the man of mystery, the lone wolf, the man behind the keyboard. He stalks the internet. He knows it inside and out. He has all kinds of real estate within the internet. He knows things that none of us know about the internet. He's tried explaining to me, but to this day, I don't know, but I believe him because he shows results. Tim, aka DB Cooper, is one of my longtime creative collaborators, and he works from behind the scenes. He's always helping me out, giving me suggestions, ideas. We laugh and cut up, and we usually generate something very unique and original, something people have never seen or heard before, but it's very amusing, very funny. So that's Tim. I want to thank Laurie, the dancing queen. She is my niece. She's also a musician. She's a dancer. She's a licensed massage therapist. She's basically my healer. She helps me when I hit a brick wall, creativity wise. We work through a problem. We work it. We talk it through. We pick up the guitar. We sing about it. We talk about the common thread. The legendary Gary Smith, the singer-songwriter who mentored both Laurie and I. We both learned basically everything, the fundamentals on up from the legendary Gary Smith, singer-songwriter. He taught Laurie the dancing queen, and he taught Baron Smith Picker everything he knows today. So Laurie the dancing queen, keep on dancing and keep on collaborating with me. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I also want to thank Glen, aka Gus McCrea. He has kept my vehicles, my trucks running, my house running all these years. He supported me anytime, day or night. If I have an emergency, Glen is basically the fixer, the cleaner, the all-around windmill man, and he'll know what I mean by that. Glen, a.k.a. Gus McCrea. I would also like to thank Mrs. Glen, Gus McCrea. Beth, the beauty stylist. She is the heart and soul of my fans, of my supporters. She's been around ages. We'll just leave it at that. But Beth, the beauty stylist, thank you so much for helping us look sharp, sound sharp, and believing in us, and reposting all of my songs on your Facebook webpage, doing everything you can. It really means a lot to me, whether you know it or not. Thank you, Beth. But yeah, I've got to give a shout out to all of my supporting fans. You guys are the fuel in the tank. To Aaron, my namesake, Aaron, son of Glen, son of Beth. Aaron was my running buddy when Glen was too tired after work. So Aaron and I would do anything that brought a laugh. We would laugh and cut up together, tell each other new jokes. And in a sense, he was also a creative collaborator. Aaron helped me write a song called The Rounder and the Kid. You may have heard it. It's on the channel, BaronsmithPicker.com. Check it out. The Rounder and the Kid was co-written by Aaron, known as Aaron, my namesake. They dropped the B and added the A, so that's the story behind that, basically. And of course, I've got to thank Robbie from Garland. That's my mom. Robbie from Garland is my mom. She's the mother of the picker. Some of you may know her as Nina. But she has given me faith and support all of these years. She's always watching, always, she wants to be involved, and that is awesome. And she believes in me, and she gave me this hat. This is the Miranda Lambert custom hat that she gave my mom in 1999 at the Lone Star Cafe and Club. So that is Robbie from Garland, Baron Smith Picker's mom. I've also got to thank the Masseys, Jimmy and Mary Massey. They make beautiful music together. They sound great. They're the heart and soul. They were at the Wiley Opry for years. They were gracious enough to let me come sit in with them as I was trying to get this thing off the ground. I was unsure of myself. I was just getting the engines going, trying for a little sputtering takeoff, and it helped me get a little confidence. Getting up on the stage and have Jimmy there just backing me up just helped me immensely. So I definitely have to thank Jimmy and Mary Massey. I also want to thank Larry Massey. Larry, appreciate you, Massey. Larry has always been in the picture. He's a fantastic musician, very smooth voice. Larry, I've never forgotten, after my dad, the legendary Gary Smith, singer-songwriter, passed, you got up on stage at the Wiley Opry and you did a legendary performance of Elvis Presley's God Gave Me a Mountain. And I will never forget it, Larry. I appreciate it. Larry Massey, drummer extraordinaire. He is a songwriter. He's a singer. He has a fantastic voice. Larry is still on his world tour. I keep tabs on Larry, check in with him from time to time. He's definitely a very good friend of me, of the channel. He's a supporter. He was there from the get-go supporting my live stream. So Larry, I definitely appreciate everything you've done, and that fantastic tribute you did to my dad when he passed away at the Wiley Opry. Legendary Larry Massey. Joe DeGelia. I mentioned people have helped me and supported me directly and indirectly. Just me watching Joe DeGelia on some of the YouTube video songs, watching Joe kick off Lonesome, Ornery, and Mean, that inspired a song. I wrote a song this year, Gotta Get Back. That was spawned from the lead run Joe does at the beginning of Lonesome, Ornery, and Mean. That groove inspired me to sit down, and I wrote this song in 5-10 minutes max, called Gotta Get Back. Check it out. It's on my channel also. But yeah, Joe DeGelia, a top-notch guitar player. He can play lead. He can play bass. He can play steel guitar. He toured with Wendell Adkins. Unfortunately, we lost Wendell Adkins this year. Wendell actually included a couple of songs my dad wrote, Me and the Boys in the Band and Back to Luckenbach, on his album Live from Whiskey River in, I believe it was 1977. Those songs are also featured on my channel, Back to Luckenbach and Me and the Boys in the Band. And Joe DeGelia knows those songs inside and out. He played lead on those songs. So Joe DeGelia, a big shout out and thank you to you. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention the man, the promoter, the crazy willy-nilly Morris Moss. He got me my first gig. We went out, we went bar to bar, club to club, tavern to tavern. He got me my first gig at One Nostalgia on Skillman Road back in 1997, I believe it was. He helped me with everything from chatting it up with the fans to turning on the light switch on the stage the very first time. And we will be celebrating Morris Moss's 86th surprise birthday at the Elks Lodge on Friday, December 26th. He's the reason for the season. He's the reason for the event. So it's a Morris Moss birthday. It's a fan appreciation night. Folks, this is a good old-fashioned humdinger of a party, and you'll know what I mean. Just show up. Just come as you are and come see Baron Smith Picker perform live at the Elks Lodge Friday, December 26th from 6 to 9 p.m. But yeah, I appreciate all of you guys more than you could ever know. There are many, many more. But we will definitely explore and talk about these other people. I plan on interviewing as many as I possibly can. I want to familiarize everyone with all of my supporting fans, interesting people, people with stories you would never believe until we sit down and hash it out here on Inside the Studio. So be sure and just stay tuned and trust me, you're going to enjoy the ride, okay? But yeah, I also want to give a shout out to my day-to-day co-conspirators. I got to give a shout out to Roderick the Man. You will see him in the Dr. Pepper football toss video. I think that video is up to over 20,000 views. But Roderick, he's the guy that everyone, they think they know him, but they just can't place him. He's like, he's the Crazy Ray to the channel. He's more than a mascot, though. He's a friend. He's a good, co-conspirator. He listens to me, rant and rave. He commiserates with me. He's a good friend. He's my coffee supplier. In the middle of the fire and the flood, Roderick was the one that showed up. He came over, showed his support. He took a look. He talked to the contractor that fell through the roof and reminded him, hey, it's on you. You know that, don't you? He has a way about him to lighten the mood, and he'll brighten your day. I'm talking about Roderick the Man. Roderick, I promise I will send you a picture of me in a Christmas sweater, but that will be at a different time. Roderick the Man. And I certainly can't forget the folks who keep me grounded day to day. My day job, I don't know if I would call her a co-conspirator, but she definitely keeps me grounded and in line. I'm talking about Megan. She's the best boss in the world. She keeps me straight. She makes sure I'm doing my job correctly, and she supports me in whatever way we need. She's the best boss in the world. I'm talking about Megan. And you can't have an established channel or podcast or home or family life without a foundation. And the foundation, Papa Robert and Mama Joyce. I definitely want to thank them and give them a shout out. They were with us every step along the way through the fire and the flood. They helped us get through everything step by step. I don't know how we would have made it to the other side without Papa Robert and Mama Joyce. I love you guys. And of course, last but certainly not least, in fact, she's probably the most important. She's the queen of my heart. She's my captain, my co-captain, my boss, my friend, my companion, my lifelong friend. I'm talking about the queen, Mrs. Baron Smith Picker. She's the Jill to my Jack. In fact, her name is Jill. But I also call her Mrs. Baron Smith Picker, but she is Jill, the queen of my heart. Thank you for putting up with the noise, the long hours, the annoying diatribes, all of the shouting, the frustration, the sweating, the blood, sweat, and tears we've gone through getting to where we are today. And she went with me, along with me, through this whole music thing the first time around. So I know she kind of rolled her eyes when I said, hey, I might want to do music again. But she stuck with me. She's still with me today after we're going on 30 years in 2026. Will be 30 years. And if anyone can stay with me that long, they're in it for life. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. the queen of my heart, Jill. And with that, we're going to wrap up the show tonight, but not before reminding you to come out to the Elks Lodge, the Garland Elks Lodge, Friday, December 26th. I'll be looking for you. Come for the free pork chops, stay for the music. You won't be disappointed, I promise. Other than that, go make some history, and I'll see y'all down the road.